Okay, guys, welcome to day one of review. We're gonna work in those 5 exercises. Exercise 4 is an exercise that's just purely knowledge for when we get to see this topic. Okay, so we're gonna start with this exercise, 5 plus 9 minus 6. This line means divided, I don't have the division sign, by 2 plus 5 times 3. Now remember, we're gonna work using PEMDAS, orders of operations, okay? So we're gonna work with that and we're going to go step by step. You're gonna let me know what should I do. Okay, Angel, you can help me out.
Yeah,
You
just
tell me
start
exactly
dividing.
what I do. Okay, what should I do?
I think you start dividing 6 and 2, that it's equal to 3. Using
Okay,
the pen.
okay, so that's what we're gonna do. 5 plus 9 minus 3, because that's what you said, plus 5 times 3. What should I do now?
The multiplication being the pandas, I think.
Then we should do the multiplication, okay? How
That's
much is that then?
15.
That's 15. Okay. I'm sorry, I forgot the 3 here.
Yeah.
There. And now what
Then
should
you
I?
add 5 and 9. That's
Why
equal
should I do? Why should I do first 5 and 9 and not 3 plus 15?
Oh, sorry, yeah. Because
That's it. It is correct. First 5 plus 9, but why not 3 plus 15? There's a why. There's a reason why I cannot do that.
I think no, I don't know.
Because when we have only additions or subtractions, we simplify from left to right. Okay. Okay. So how much is 5 plus 9?
14.
14 minus 3 plus 15. Okay. Now
14 minus 18.
14 minus 18, like that.
I think you flip it.
No,
Oh, no,
remember what I just said? First, you go from left to right. So first, the subtraction, because we had in here, in this tab, we only had additions and subtractions. So we go from left to right, no matter what we have first. Okay, so now we have 14 minus 3, and that is how much? How much is 14 minus 3?
11.
11 plus 15. Now we just have an addition, and that is? How much is 11 plus 15?
26.
26, correct. And remember, you need to enclose your final answer so I can know that that is actually your final answer. So if you find an exercise similar to this in the exam, since the exam has only matching, true and false, and multiple choice. So if it's a true and false, I will be saying the solution of this is this. If it's true, you just pick the true. And if it's false, you pick false and you write with numbers only the correct answer. So if I said the answer of this is 30, so you go ahead and say false and you type 26, the 2 and the 6 in the space that you will be having available, okay? And if it's matching, then you pick the correct, multiple choice, you pick the correct answer. But I need to see all of this procedure in the page that you're going to be using in your notebook, okay? You're going to work all of the exercises in your notebook. Okay, exercise number 2. Let's see. Siloe, you're going to help me right now, Siloe. Just like Angel was saying, you need to tell me step by step, what should I be doing?
First, we solve the parentheses.
3 parentheses. Which one should I solve first? Can I solve them all at the same time? Yes, I can solve them all at the same time. However, we're gonna go solving one by one. So you pick which one you want to solve first.
The first one.
Okay, so I place the negative parenthesis. 5 plus 7, how much is that?
$12.
Well, then plus 4 parentheses, and I will copy every single thing that I have left because we're working step by step. Okay, now what should I solve now, Siloe?
6 times 4.
Okay, and how much is that?
6 times 4 is 24.
Okay, 24 plus 5 times 25 divided by 5. Okay, and now?
I solved 25 divided by 5.
Exactly, and you see how I'm copying again every single step. How much is 25 divided by 5?
5.
Okay, what should I do now?
Mm,
Remember to copy, guys, because this is your practice. Okay, what should I do now?
I multiply 5 times 5
Okay, you
and 4
multiply.
is 24.
Uh-huh. So negative parenthesis 12. How much is 4 times 24?
Wait. 24 times 4. Give me a second.
Okay, yeah, take your time.
96.
96 times 5 times 5. And you said that you're going to do the multiplications of 5 times 5 now. So how much is 5 times 5?
25.
Okay, but you see, we still have a parenthesis in there. What should we do to get rid of that parenthesis in there? Because I need everything to be just like that without a parenthesis. But I still have negative parenthesis 12 plus 96 plus 25. So I need to get rid of that parenthesis. How do I get rid of that parenthesis?
Adding 12 times 96.
But I'm not getting rid of the parentheses. You're doing an addition, but I need to get rid of this. Now, pay attention to this. Whenever you have a negative sign, and we talked about that. Whenever we have a negative sign outside a parenthesis and there's no number, it actually means that I have an invisible -1 in there. So there's another multiplication that I need to do. And I told you that a little hint or a little way of doing it, like without doing the multiplication, is just changing the signs of everything inside the parentheses. So if this is positive 12, now my answer is actually negative 12 plus 96 plus 25, okay? And I got rid now of every single parenthesis that I had. And now I'm ready to start adding or subtracting. And remember what we said in the previous exercise. Once that we have only additions and subtractions, we do them from left to right, no matter what operation we have first. So in this case, we have negative 12 plus 96 plus 25. So what should I solve first?
-12 Plus 96.
Negative 12 plus 96, and that is how much?
Mm, 96.
And 12 plus 96.
108.
Pay attention that this is negative 12. What happens when we have different signs?
We change negative 108.
Nope. If it's not a multiplication, so it is not a multiplication between signs. Anyone wants to help Siloe? What happens when you have different signs? You are going to subtract and keep the sign of the greatest number. So negative 12 plus 96 is
84.
84, correct. Plus 25. And how much is 84 plus 25?
Miss, can you hear me?
109.
109. Yes, Rebecca. 109. And that is the final answer. Remember, you need to enclose it. And that's it. That's the first part, okay? We're finished with that exercise. Let's go with the other one. Yes, Rebecca?
I want to do this exercise.
Okay. Help me out with this exercise. So we have 5 to the square minus 2 to the cube plus 3. Okay. You tell me.
First, I want to solve 5 to the power of 2, that is 25. Minus 2 to the power of 3 is 8, so it's going to be 25 minus 8 plus 3.
Correct. Awesome. Now pay attention. Just before you continue, give me a second. Yes, something. Just before we continue, why is this not 5 times 2, 10? Why is it 25 and not 10? Why is it 2 to the cube 8? And
Because it is multiplying by self, by the same number.
it is exactly. An exponent is not 5 times the exponent. It is 5 being multiplied as many times as the exponent says. So you're multiplying the same number twice. And in this case, you're multiplying the same number 3 times. So that's why it is 8 and not 6, and why it's 25 and not 2. Thank you. Okay, Rebecca, let's continue.
And my answer is going to be 20.
Okay, but let's do it step by step now. 25 minus 8. Let's go step by step. Let's go step by step. 25 minus 8. Where's that one? How much is that?
17.
Exactly, 17 plus 3. And now, just like you said, your final answer is
20.
exactly, Rebecca. Thank you very much. And that, guys, is the final answer, and that's why you need to enclose it. Now, there is no exercise like this coming on the exam. None, but because it has an exponent 0. So, and we haven't seen the laws of exponents, but I did tell you already how much anything to the power 0 will be. So, Angel says that he knows the answer. What is the answer of bracket 8 parenthesis 5 minus 3 close parenthesis plus 4 divided by 2 close the bracket and everything to the 0 power? How much is that?
I told you the procedure or only the answer?
Only the answer.
18
Angel says that the answer is 18.
to the power of 0.
18 to the power of 0. Okay, and how much is 18 to the power of 0?
0?
No, it's not 0.
8. 1.
1. Why 1, Angel?
I explained it, but I don't remember.
Okay, it is 1. Yes. Why is it 1? Because the power 0 tells you that you do not need to solve anything on the inside. That's why I was asking just for the final answer, because I don't care of whatever it has on the inside of the bracket or the parentheses, because everything is being affected by 0 power. And anything that's being affected to a zero power will always be 1. So on the next partial, whenever you get to see a power or 0 that's affecting something on the inside, don't even take your time off solving whatever's on the inside, because the answer will always be 1. So we don't care that the inside is 125, that it is a million, that it is all of the letters of the alphabet, because they're all variables. Because they're all to the 0 power, then my answer will always be 1. Okay, now let's do really quickly this other exercise. Dennis, I want you to help me out, Dennis. So we got 8 parentheses, 5 minus 3, close the parentheses, plus 4 divided by 2. What should I do first?
Wait me a minute, please.
English. What should I do first?
Yeah, and the parentheses.
Okay, and how much is 5 minus 3?
It is 2.
Okay, and then I copy everything else as it is. And then what should I do?
Division.
The division. How much is 4 divided by 2?
2.
Okay, and now, I'm sorry. 2, you said 2, I copy it out again. And now what should I do?
Now, it's the, I don't remember.
Remember, PEMDAS, what goes first?
We need
goes
to
first?
get rid of the parentheses.
Okay, then let's multiply that. How much is 8 times 2?
16.
15 plus 2, and my final answer is,
18.
and that's the 18 that Angel was telling us that it was to the 0 power, and that's why the answer at the end was 1. But there was no need to do
Yeah,
this
because,
exercise everything, okay? Because it
yeah,
was
because
with
it
0 power.
basically is the same, but with the power of 0, it is
It
1.
was 1. Correct, exactly. So this, guys, is the first part of your review. Remember that at the top, we were going to write review for final exam. And the date of today is October 11th, 2021. And this is everything that we were going to see today. Any questions? No? Okay.